So at the end of the year, I think highlighting those important relationships, sharing with the people that are in your groups, it could be different groups, your professional groups, your personal groups, the people that you brainstorm with, and talking about, thank you for all that you provide for me. I'm just, so happy to have you, because again, that's another thing that we don't take time to do often. And then the other piece of that, I think, is as you're looking forward, what groups can I join that are going to help me moving forward? And what comes to my mind is our instructional leadership cohort, because aside from being a professional group that meets regularly, watching the texts from that group come through and how they're supporting and helping each other on a daily basis is what really, really matters. And when you look back at everything, those are the people that you're going to remember. Those are the people that you'll appreciate. And so, especially at a time when we're talking about celebrations and looking back, just being grateful and thanking those people, and looking forward, thinking about how do I create more of those types of relationships.
Yeah, when I think about celebrating relationships, the big thing that comes to mind for me, beyond the obvious of thanking those folks that are in your networking group, also making sure you're continually trying to sort of expand that network, because especially in like my world where data analysis, there's still a ton of districts that don't even have that position. So it's a principal it's doing, or some other central office person who's just, it's another hat you wear. And I live this stuff day in, day out for over 2 decades now. So some of this stuff becomes sort of second nature for me. But I still learn so much from other people, and being able just to even find, I think of this year through networking, where I've been able to pick up some tips and tricks of being able to analyze work a little more quickly that I didn't know before. Different types of data that I haven't focused on as much, that I realized, oh, this can help inform some decisions I should be making. So things of that nature. Plus, most people in education, this will resonate with you, is just that fact that it's hard to be a prophet in your own land. And so sometimes it's that having someone else who can come in and share a message that people will hear because it's coming from someone else. I can think of a colleague who was working in another district, and we worked close together, and I'd have him come in and share some information with staff, and they'd be like, gosh, Tom, Greg, man, the stuff he shared with us, that just really connected, and it's really making sense to us. I'm like, yeah, Greg, great guy, man, that's why I brought him in, and it's things that I've said, multiple times, but it's just hard to hear it sometimes when we can see you all the time.
I think too, that just listening, Tom and I talk frequently, and when he's on his way back from working with a group of teachers, there's always a lesson from teachers, and when it gets with the data work, when it becomes you both sharing, you teaching the teachers, but the teachers teaching you, that's when it's super special. And that's when you light up and you talk about, how you got them information, and then they tell you how they used it and what they were doing in the classroom and what it meant for kids. And that's just the whole shebang right there.